Good morning. If you're new here, my name is Hannah and welcome to the channel. Today we are backpacking a local mountain with a massive pack. There's going to be a ton of snow at the top, as you can see. We're just a couple minutes into the trail and there's already a ton of snow. I am wearing so many layers right now though, because it's pretty cold out, but we probably have about 2 more hours of ascent. And then when we get to the top, I'm gonna set up camp and dig myself a little area to sleep the night. So we headed out around 2 p.m. I didn't want to get there too early just so I wouldn't get cold. But when I get to the top, I'll show you guys what I'm preparing in terms of food and what tent setup we have. You can kind of see a little bit in my backpack, but the trail is really gorgeous. I got a really great day to do this, so. And it's pretty cool too because I'm breaking in this new Osprey pack. It's the Ariel 65, I believe. It's fitted everything really great for this trip. It's a little bit full, but that is because I packed 2 sleeping bags and 2 ground mats because I don't want the cold to seep in from the bottom. But yeah, we're about 45 minutes in. The incline is still pretty steep. Just kind of going slow and steady, and at this pace we'll make it up within the time frame, so let's get it. And another thing that's really cool is there's this needle ice everywhere. So this is kind of the stuff that forms when it gets cold. It almost like breaks off and cracks underneath your fingers, so you do have to be careful of that too. So we just stopped to take a quick break. I'm going to be putting on my crampons or spikes because as you can see it's super icy. The goal where we're trying to summit is up there, so that's where we're going to be sleeping for the night, but making pretty good time. Took me about 30 minutes to get here, which is about about 10 minutes slower than if I was just walking up here because I have done this trail before. But I think I have about maybe an hour through the trees and we should be breaking off to that summit where I'll find a sheltered spot to camp and set up camp for the night. So for now, I'm gonna put on my spikes and keep moving. Okay, the spikes are officially on, much needed because it got super icy. And I'm just having a snack, so this will be the first snack on the way up. This is just a Grind energy waffle. This is their maple Saskatoon berry flavor. Honestly, really good. It's kind of like honey stinger waffles, but I prefer these ones a little bit more, so I'm gonna eat this and continue going up. So quick terrain update. I have walked for about 15 minutes past that area where I changed my spikes. It got super icy. The path is pretty much completely frozen over. I think it's maybe about 0 degrees now. It was around 2 when I started. Without these crampons, I definitely would not be able to be doing this right now. Still got a lot of daylight. This forest is actually super beautiful. As you can see, trail is completely frozen over. So it's 3 p.m. right now. We're slowly climbing higher up this mountain. I reckon I should reach the top by about 4 p.m. latest, depending on if I stop again to layers, eat snacks, anything like that. But trail pretty frosted over, as I said, but it looks clear from what I can see out of the trees there. So I don't think we should be having too much of an issue with snow falling. Even if it does fall though, I'm prepared. I have my shovel on one side of this bag. I think it's on that side, but I have a shovel, so we're good. So we stopped for another little break again. Backpack was getting a little bit heavy on the shoulders, but just stopped in this little clearing. I'm just about to ascend kind of the steepest part of the hike, which is that way, and yeah, then we'll be at the top. So it's definitely a grind getting up this mountain, but the views will be worth it when I get up there. And I'm excited to set up camp and make my dinner, which is a freeze-dried backpacking meal by Alpine Air. So we just kind of reached the area where I just have to go up these stairs and then I'll be at the top. The view is pretty insane up here. Ground is frozen solid, as we said, but we have the crampons and pack's feeling heavy, but I know I'll need all this stuff tonight. So just gonna do the last push to the top. Alrighty, so we're almost at the summit. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's snowing ever so slightly, not too bad, but we're kind of up here. I have to go in that direction, which should take me to the summit. It's only about 5 minutes. This is insane. Very steep though. All right, guys, we made the summit. It is very, very cold, which is why I'm wearing my air mask, but this is what I'm going to be sleeping in as well. We got insane views though now. I'm just about to be cooking out my dinner, which is a freeze-dried meal, and then I'm probably going to head to my tent. It's almost 6 p.m. So just want to make sure I'm warm and settling in for the night. But absolutely insane up here. So that's the view we're working with. You can see I'm just about to make my dinner over there, and we got this tent set up. I managed to clear away some snow to just make a little opening. Got 2 sleeping bags, snow shovel in case it snows overnight, although I don't think it will. There is an outhouse down there, which is kind of nice, where I store my food and stuff, but wow, it's just insane up here. We are cooking up here. Got the meal, which I'll be having shortly. Water should almost be boiled, but it's for sure cold out here. So it should be a pretty cold night. I'm actually testing out this scarf from Venustas. It's a heated scarf, so it actually emits heat, which I'm going to be very happy for. I also have a pair of heated socks on, so all this will come in handy in the nighttime. So it's just about getting dark now, and I have successfully stowed my food in the outhouse because there's not really a proper spot away from my tent that I can put it, and I don't really have that much food because it's just a one-night trip. So I just decided to put my oatmeal and coffee for tomorrow morning down in an outhouse away from my tent. So I'm gonna head back to the tent now, and that is the tent over there. We're under a nice little clearing. I really like the location. And then down here, we just have a beautiful, beautiful view. This is my little cooking spot. We have a beautiful view of the valley and the surrounding mountains. All right, guys, it's getting dark. It is about 5:51, so it's actually still kind of early, but it's really cold outside already. So I'm just in my tent. I have this heated scarf going, so it's great. I also have my heat warmers, and this is actually a hack that I used. So in my tent, I filled up my Nalgene with hot water, sealed it, put it in a sock so it acts like a hot water bottle, and it's honestly keeping my sleeping bag so nice and warm. So I'm just gonna settle in here and just kind of chill for a bit. And this is the tent setup we have going here. Just have some of my gear outside, and then you can kind of see it's getting dark, so it's pretty nice in here. Good morning, guys. I don't know if you can tell, but it is about 4:30 a.m. right now. It's pretty cold. Some stuff inside the tent is frozen, but other than that, actually it was pretty warm last night. I used my little hotties, and I slept with these gloves on, so yeah, I'm probably gonna head down earlier than expected, slowly start packing up the tent, but overall a good night, I'd say. So there we go. We have some stuff that's kind of frozen in there. I slept with these 2 sleeping bags, and then I had 2 mats, or 2 foam mats. You can kind of see the inside of the tent's a little bit frozen. You can kind of see the ice layer on there. I just have my clothes that I changed out of yesterday, and then the whole night I slept with hand warmers and my gloves. So overall, not a terrible night. Could have been a little bit warmer, but you know, we made it through.